Hello, hello, Earthlings. How are you doing? Hopefully better than us. It has been a while, and that is because we have been sick. So 2 weeks ago, something came through the whole family and just knocked us all out, which was terrible. And we're finally on the mend. We're finally recovering and hoping to remain healthy for, the rest of the year, which is an impossible ask, but I'm going to ask it anyway. I have my root beer here. I made myself a little hot pocket because I was feeling lazy. I'm going to put another napkin under there because it's sweating. So we're just going to hang out and I'm going to eat and we're going to talk about my writing really quick. So I have basically 4 projects that I'm working on. There's Project Ocean, which I have spoken to you guys about quite a bit, and I did just pick up the physical copy of the manuscript a few days before we found out that the girls had passed. So I have not done any work in it since then. It is in its first round of official edits for the whole manuscript, and I haven't quite healed enough yet to look at it. So I have it here and I do want to get to it. I'm just trying not to push myself or make myself feel any type of way about it, because that was the hardest month of our lives and I deserve to take a break and to heal from that. The next project is Project Vampire, which is something that's been kind of rattling around in my head for a while now. And I sort of started writing it a couple of different times, and as I have sat on the idea more and kind of given it more thought and all of that, I have developed it into something that I think I'm really going to enjoy writing. So it does have kind of the bare bones and the skeleton of what I want to write in it. But I also really want to do some discovery writing in it. So I do have a dabble document ready for it and sort of started. And that's another one that I started before our loss in December. And so I've just been kind of slowly getting back to trying to visit old projects and continue writing, I guess. There is a project that I came up with that has to do with all things birthy, and I have not touched that one yet. I haven't thought about it. I've kind of shelved it for now. We might come back to it. We might not. Who knows? Maybe it was a terrible idea and nothing will ever come of it. Or maybe it'll be the next great American novel. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not counting that among the projects right now. The third project is Project Selfish, which is some of the premise is taken from something that I wrote back in high school, and I think I have some ways that I want to modify it and kind of mesh it with another project that I kind of had the idea for. So that's still very much in its infancy, just a little baby seed that's been planted. It's not as fleshed out as Project Vampire, and obviously Project Ocean is the only manuscript that I've completed, even though it has not been edited, which will include writing in more parts and doing all of that. But I'm really excited about it. It's an enemies to lovers, but I think I want to add more than just that. I want that to be one of the plot lines, but not maybe, and an important one, but not the central plot line, if that makes sense. So I'm really having fun with that and kind of toying around with it. And I started really thinking about it, I think, couple of weeks ago, so it's a very fresh idea, which I'm excited about. So that's been really fun, and I'm really looking forward to playing around in that document as well. And last but not least is the fan fiction that I have been writing. Gosh, these are so good. So I think I've talked about it on here before. I've started a Dramini fan fiction that I do post on AO3. I will have the link in the description just in case you want to go check it out and get a sample of or get an idea of like my writing style and how I write and everything. I think I've posted up to chapter 9 now. Chapter 8 gets very dark. So I do want to offer some trigger warnings and some cautionary, like, it gets dark. So please don't feel like obligated to read it. Don't feel like you have to. Just know that I am kind of using it as a writer exercise and to feel like I am working on and improving my skills as a writer using a world that I don't have to build, because I feel like all of these things are separate skills and all of them need love and attention and to be worked on. But I think that character is like the most important thing, and having plot, and I also tend to be really nice to my characters when I'm writing them, so I need to put them through a little more shit, to put it bluntly. So I've been really enjoying writing that, and I don't have a specific ending in mind. I do think I know where I'm going with it, which is really exciting and awesome, but it could change as I write it. So I am working on the next chapter currently. I'm hoping to have that up in the next day or so, depending on what needs done at home, because I've got some chores I need to do and blah, 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 and house taking care of stuff. And obviously I've got kids. So things don't always go to plan, but that's kind of my idea right now. And I want to finish that story in its entirety before I go on to write some of the other things that I've been thinking of, because I do want to continue my fan fiction journey. I've been writing it ever since I can remember, and I'm a huge proponent of it. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's really great to flex that writer muscle and to improve upon skills that you need to, want to, all of the things. So I think it's a really wonderful tool, and I mean, people enjoy reading it, so there's that as well. I do have some Harry Potter ideas. I also have some Star Wars ideas, one of which would be a really, really, really big project that I'm not quite ready to take on yet. So I'd probably start with some little one-shots and little, like, character pieces. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with everything right now. So, all that being said, I have been writing a lot. I have been very active. I've been kind of using it as a tool in my healing journey, which I think has been really important for me. And I'm really excited to be sharing that with you guys. And comment down below and tell me what you're working on. And if you have any ideas, suggestions, words of wisdom, I'm always looking for, conversation with other writers and other potential. I will get published someday, whether it's by my own hand or through traditional publishing. So, like, I will be an author, like a published author. I just need to continue and keep working at it. So I know this has been a little long and rambly, and I'm really, like I said, I'm really excited to share this with you guys. I want to hear all about your own projects in the comments, and yeah, I love you guys. And if I forget anything, which I don't think I did, I will make a follow-up video, because I really want to start documenting my process a little better and a little bit more. So do look for more videos now that I don't feel like I need to start planning my funeral. And I love you, and I will see you all in my next one. Mwah.